Hola, Latinos. This is Tico Tren. I'm here with aka Callés. Callés. I'm here with Baron Yam, Dusty, Doube-i, Nelflow, and MiGTOW on the win. We're gonna watch this lovely video of this woman doing some stupid shit with some kids. I personally don't believe she deserves to have kids. I personally believe that she should never get them back ever. And I personally believe. Go ahead.
I personally believe she should have her fucking tubes, her eggs fucking removed.
Like I'm totally against this normally, but I'm for sterilization at this point for this chick.
Y'all are getting ahead of the video. Let's just get right into it.
I've watched the video, so I'm for sterilization. I'm sorry. Like I'm normally against it, but she can get it this time. All right, we're gonna watch the whole damn thing so y'all can hear this heifer. And I think YouTube, just because YouTube likes muffling the sound, I got the closed captions on basically, so y'all can see what she's saying basically, because YouTube like fucking with my shit basically, because I noticed they fucked with that one video I did. So let's go.
Room.
I would like to give a shout out to Organic Blade Runner for actually doing this video. So yeah, I would like to give a shout out to Organic Blade Runner for doing this. But we're going to continue with this.
No sound, buddy.
Hard to hear.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Mute up, Dusty.
Okay. Yeah, we can't hear nothing. I can't hear nothing.
Really?
I can see it, but I can't hear nothing.
Same here. I can't hear a thing, Tico.
YouTube is not friendly to your audio right now.
Yeah, I know. YouTube be raping me.
Who has the echo?
Basically, what it is, she's telling her friends how to get rid of their kids too. You know. And the worst part about it is she's freaking happy about it. That's the worst part about it. Me personally, no matter how many times that I've watched this video, I'm freaking still sick to my freaking stomach.
You know, shit. Y'all
can hear it?
No.
Not yet.
I can't.
This is crazy. I'm glad I had a closed caption.
I can't even see it playing. You got a froze screen.
The sad part about that is this chick right here. Now, mind you, she has two baby daddies, and they're both there playing Fortnite. The father of both these children are literally in there playing Fortnite. Both the fathers of those children are literally in there playing Fortnite right now. Let that shit sink in. And the sad part about that,
man, like not trying to go get your kids from foster care.
And the dad, they're both dad, both father.
I have a plan. Go back to 00. I'll play the audio at the same time on my my microphone. And everything.
Ingenuity, Baron.
We're gonna get past this.
I can't believe YouTube is doing this bullshit. Somebody fell out again.
This is not cool. I'm done giving a fuck to you. So.
Yeah, these are the kids. This is basically the 7 kids right here. Well, the ones pretty much etched out. There goes 1, there goes 2, there goes 3, there goes 4, there goes 5, there goes 6, and there goes 7.
Yeah, if you're not even watching the screen, like the audio is enough just to make you kind of like cringe.
Oh yeah, definitely.
All right, here. Go to 00, Tico. Go to 00.
I'm on 00.
All right,
ready?
Go.
Fuck out of here. But yes, like I said, they came and got the bitches. Shay. They gone. Them bitches gone. Them bitches is gone.
How's the audio?
7. It's a party. It's a party. It's a party.
I can hear you now.
Okay, y'all for real? I'm gonna get the
Hey, pause it, Tico. Pause it.
Pause it. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm at 32. All right, cool.
Yeah.
I think
See,
I
and
was
this is
able
the sad
to
part
hear
about
yours,
that.
Tico.
Huh?
I think yours was actually playing. It sounded like Yams was echoing.
Yeah, it was echoing. Yeah, that's how it should actually. You actually should have heard mine's period, but it didn't work out that way. So I got Yam playing it now, and I got mine's on mute.
I'm playing the audio.
Okay, my bad.
All right, you want to play? All right, let's play.
But yeah,
play.
but basically
Okay.
and now, like I was saying though, her baby daddies are literally playing Fortnite while their children are literally taken away from them. Let that shit sink in for a minute and let that shit swirl around in your head. Her baby daddies are playing Fortnite at her house while she's live streaming, and their children are in fucking foster home or in the system right now. That's the sad part.
Here, there's your queen. There's your queen. Fuck
Literally. I'm about to play it now, Yam. Ready?
All right, 10, go.
kids was bad as fuck anyway. Fuck them kids.
Wow.
Veronica, for real. Fuck them kids, girl. Fuck them kids. I keep letting my shit go out. What's up, cuz? They came and got them kids. What's up, cuz? Delilah. What's up, kids?
Shout out to Organic Blade Runner, by the way.
I don't even know if I be saying that right. But I'm fucking crying too, because they came and got them motherfuckers. It's the happiest day. They came and got them motherfuckers. They came. Do you hear me? You hear me, Willie? Motherfuckers believe anything. But they came and got them, though. They came and got them. I'm talking about.
That's one of the baby daddies.
That's one of the baby daddies that you heard in the background.
I had to record it. Yes, Marie. They really think so. Now listen up. Oh boy, oh shit, awesome, man.
There goes. Okay, now it's back again.
Unbelievable.
Dude, I am sick to my stomach with this woman.
Yeah, this is America. This is Black America for you.
So they can come get these ugly ass motherfucking kids. And guess what? It worked. They didn't even take them a whole 3 weeks to come get them motherfuckers. They came and got them. They gone. And I'm happy. Nigga, I'm drinking. I'm smoking. And them kids gone. What's them kids?
So what?
So, this is the black queen that we're supposed to defend, right?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. This is the black queen that I'm supposed to defend, right?
You can hear the shooting in the background.
She's not a groovy queen.
Yeah.
She's a fucking
What?
disaster of a fucking person.
Uh-huh.
I'm telling you, I'm not playing. Girl, how do I get them to come get mine? Girl.
Oh my God.
And you know what? There's more of them too. Oh yeah.
Pause it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's pause that for a second.
So
Tico,
tell me I'm supposed to.
Ready?
So tell me
I'm
how
at
I'm
three.
supposed
I'm
to
at
look
325.
after the Black
325.
Queen.
But that's so stupid though that she said like somebody's asking in the chat and she's saying inbox me like I'm gonna tell you how to get it. It's not that hard to refuse to take care of your kids. That's why it's a sign of weak character whenever you give up like that. It's like
Definitely.
anybody can do it, but that's just like does it take courage to do it? Does it take effort to do it? No. And that's why every woman I've shown this to in the past 24 hours has basically gone sick to their stomach the same way that we are too, because this is like inhuman.
Fuck them kids.
Right.
I know it's so.
Dusty,
it's
turn
so
off your
funny.
camera. Thank you.
All right. I'm at
325.
325. Go ahead, play it.
I will tell you how to get rid of them motherfuckers quick fast because they came and got mine.
Quick, fast.
Quick.
Latrice, you want them to? They coming. How many you got? They need to come.
Latrice, though?
You want to
Latrice.
all right,
These motherfuckers.
them motherfuckers good as gone.
They just named their children any old type of French or Latin names and shit like that. Them motherfuckers ain't even French or Latin.
I don't want them kids. Shout out to Sex Toys. Y'all go shop with them. ASAP. My nigga Francois. He was here. I got me some toys. I get to use my motherfucking toys without them kids trying to bust down my door. Fuck them kids, Lanisha. I'm serious as a heart attack. Fuck them kids.
This motherfucker.
Fuck them kids. Y'all think I'm dog. They don't understand all this. Fuck them kids.
Americans if you'll catch and release.
Motherfuckers, if you don't want to fight, we can fight about it. Fuck them kids.
Don't catch that, fellas.
How does this? I don't understand how she hates her children so much. So
It ain't that she hates the children. She hates the responsibility.
No, I ain't in St. Louis, but I can be there while you trying to pull up.
Y'all can still hear it, right?
No.
Yeah.
I'm done showing what them eyes.
Yeah. This is the Black Queen we're supposed to defend, right?
Yeah, basically.
Gentlemen, Wig, welcome. Welcome, America's MiGTOW Life. Psychesoap.
Welcome,
You just got
Psychesoap.
here.
Americans.
Y'all just got here for the good part. They ain't even gotten good yet.
Well, no, they've been here before. They were here the longest time. You got Shinobi 1. You got
Shinobi.
America's DeVille.
Hello.
Fred's in the house.
What up, everybody? Hello, everybody.
Rip Hill Fred.
It's buffering. Sorry, pause. Sorry, I wasn't.
How are you buffering and I'm not?
I'm at 521.
521.
Hey,
Go ahead,
who's
play.
fucking these bitches, Fred? The two niggas that's sitting on the couch playing Fortnite.
Ready?
Right?
Yep. Wait, pause it. Let's sing it up. Let's do it right. 529. I'm at 529.
I'm at 529 right now, too. Well, not anymore.
Okay, play.
Wait.
They came and got them.
532.
You cutting up, man. You cutting up.
They gone. You need to chill out.
MiGTOW Life in the house, by the way.
I don't care.
MiGTOW Life.
Listen, them kids is gone.
Oh my
Them kids
goodness.
is gone. Fuck them kids. Fuck them kids. I ain't giving up. I'm finna live a life. Cause period. Them kids gone. I can get fucked up and do hot girl summer shit. Awesome. Devontae,
Hot girl summer
Hot girl summer shit.
This can't be for real, bitch. You should have swallowed them. What the fuck? This has to be. Look how you
Whoa.
You gonna get them.
She used the MiGTOW on the win line.
Yeah, she literally used the MiGTOW on the win line, right?
Wow.
She must watch MiGTOW on the win's videos.
Wow.
What y'all mad for?
Win, you know this girl?
No,
Right? I'm starting to
I
think
don't
you
know
do.
this
You sure one of them kids? That one kind of look like you, Win. The one with the braids look like you, Win. I'm
I would never.
just messing with you. I'm just messing with you.
I would never.
Something like that.
No, I would never. Don't you shoot? I would never. I got standards. Goddamn, you know. Shit, even in my thirsty days, I got standards. Fuck.
Rate you're going, you probably have 7 more in 2 years. Adam, you right. I'm gonna pop this pussy on a real nigga and have 7 more kids. And I'm gonna get rid of them bitches.
All right, pause.
Yeah. Now imagine too, both her baby daddies were sitting in there playing. Both her baby daddies were sitting in there playing Fortnite in front of her, and they're okay with this shit. Talk about she popping her coochie on somebody else and having some more
She's got
kids.
the Gestapo to kidnap her 7 kids, and she's talking about how she's gonna pop her coochie on 7 other guys that have more kids and get them taken
legit.
away. And she's
Like
not burned at the stake. She's not like they don't like cancel her. They don't like put her give her a shovel and tell her to dig her own grave. This is the first time.
I wish they would.
I wish they
would.
I would never stick. I wouldn't even stick my worst enemy's dick in that shit.
How do these people exist?
I don't
They
know.
exist everywhere,
Well,
man. I grew up in the city.
I'm gonna give you an example of how
I'm at
she
720
exists.
by the way, Yam.
I'm gonna give you an
720?
example of how
All right,
I'm gonna try to break it down for you.
And okay,
How
I'm
do
at
these people
722,
exist,
so whenever
right?
you're ready. Whenever you're ready.
Hey,
You're at 722.
I'm at no. I'm at 720. I'm at 720.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready. When do you want to finish?
Let Wind had something
Break
to say.
Wind. Break Wind.
Break
Right,
Wind.
Wind.
Break Wind.
All right,
Break Wind.
let's break this shit. I'm gonna give an analysis, my analysis on how people like this exist. Well, let's see. You got a neighborhood. I mean, I grew up in a neighborhood that was at one point a village. You know, so when people started moving out, the less desirables moved in, and you've got a neighborhood full of this has to be like 3rd or 4th generation ratchet.
Yeah.
This
Complacency.
is at least 3rd or 4th generation ratchet working on the 5th.
I agree. That makes sense.
Some complacent
And it's
genes.
like her mom has done a similar process. Her grandmother has done it, and her mom and her grandmother must not be too distant in age. You know, they're not too far in age.
Believable.
So this is 3rd generation ratchet. They weren't taught. She wasn't taught morals. She wasn't even taught by her dad. She wasn't taught by her mom. She was just taught with an attitude, to have an attitude, and how to not try to do nothing, but lay on her back.
What y'all think is gonna happen? Because you know the internet has a really long memory. What's gonna happen when the kids see that video?
Well, here's my prediction. I'm gonna give my prediction. I predict that she's gonna feel. This is it's kind of too early in the video, but my thing is, I think she's in shock, and this is the way that she's expressing it. And like later down the line, maybe it might be an hour from now.
This bitch is not in shock. This bitch is not in shock. She is not in shock.
You're sadly mistaken.
I'm gonna have to stop both all y'all and disagree with Yam, because actually I'm a psychologist and I think this is actually how she's actually dealing with them actually being gone.
That's how she's dealing with it.
That's how she's dealing with it. It'd be no different if something was to happen to one of y'all were to be devastated, and instead of actually acting it out properly, y'all would act it out in a certain way. It'd be like how men basically act out certain things. It's basically so you can actually. It's basically a coping mechanism.
But
it's basically a coping mechanism. Trust me.
That she cares. If she cared,
well, no, because
change.
I'm about. Let me finish why I think she's actually going through a coping. Why she's going through a coping phase, and agree with Yam on this one. Because at the end of the day, what's happening with her is this is how she's basically coping with this whole entire situation. The sad part about that is what y'all fail to realize that all seven of them kids, there's cash and prizes. So the baby daddies are probably paying into child support. If not, they're paying into the welfare system, which means she's getting money from them indirectly and or directly, no matter how you cut it. Now, when her food stamps stop coming, she ain't gonna have no money to do what she want to do or buy that weed that she got in her fucking mouth,
Hot
basically.
summer shit. Hot summer girl shit. Or
Now,
whatever.
so that hot summer girl shit ain't gonna last that long because the finances aren't coming into her. They're actually going to go to the people taking care of her children. You
She
see what I'm
got to get
saying?
that hot summer girl job, baby.
She's going to have to get that hot summer girl job. So this is why I think she don't realize this shit is actually going to happen to her, and it hasn't really set in yet. For the fact that she's happy right now, she got the money, and she ain't got to feed them kids, and she got a house full of food probably for them kids, along with all of the WIC shit.
And two monkey chimpanzees that are going to work for her and provide for her.
No, she's gonna be
No,
prostituting.
no. Yeah, like America's just said, welfare's going to cut her off. She don't realize that shit yet, but welfare's going to cut her off because somebody else actually got to get paid for those children. And the sad part about that, 9 times out of 10, I'm willing to bet any money if she does have child support, it's actually going through the welfare system, so therefore all that stuff is going to go away. So she's not going to get no more child support because you got to actually have the children in your care to actually get child support. You see what I'm saying? Moving right along,
Yep.
if both those baby daddies sitting there actually get custody of their children, she's going to have to pay them child support.
Oh, I forgot about that. That's so true.
So this heifer this stupid ass heifer right here is in a world of hurt whenever she comes down from her shock and all her celebrating. She's gonna be in a world of hurt because welfare going to stop, the child support going to stop, all that shit going to stop. This heifer, so technically she's actually technically she's actually coping with the trauma right now as a mother. I'm not saying she actually cares about her children. What I'm saying she actually cares about is the finances coming in for those fucking children.
But the problem is that she's telling other people, she's telling other people how to get rid of their children.
Yeah, and that's the funny thing about that. She could tell these people. So, and the sad part about that, I agree with her telling these people because if those people are inquiring this shit, they don't deserve to have their children any fucking way, and they deserve to be taken. Period.
Yeah, Lanisha, and Shaquanda,
and Nicole, Latrice, Lakeisha, Laquanda, all the motherfuckers with all them fake ass Latin ass French ass names, ass Portuguese ass names, they need all their fucking children taken. Period.
Yeah, Miss Fleur Delicia over here. All right, I'm ready to go. Let's play it.
Hang on.
She still ain't shit.
She ain't shit. She ain't. Ready?
Yep.
Yeah, well, I'm playing on all my keys. They gone.
What's the fuck that video that I showed you earlier? So he's going in there and talking mess about it.
Kids not knowing they next. Fuck them kids. Yes, Evelyn, I'm okay. Them kids is gone, but on Russian though.
She's a bum.
She is a bum. She a dusty ass bum.
She could be like she's like a Scooby-Doo villain. She's like, fuck them kids. She's like, I would have gotten away with it too.
If it wasn't for the internet, I'd have got away with this too. 2 PM Poppy? Okay.
Oh, buffering. Damn it. Okay, hold on.
Yeah,
hold on.
I'm gonna need you to get with the program.
I'm sorry. Man. This is the only place I can do this. I'm sorry.
8:34.
Bad yam.
I'm at 8:34. She's not really saying much.
Yeah, she's not.
Yo, stupido.
Let me know when you're ready.
Thank you. I appreciate the technical.
She gonna be homeless, looking for a dude to take her in.
It's very hard to. It's very, and while Yam's fixing that, it's very hard to be on Section 8 when you don't got no children.
Man.
Just the FYI. Phil Fred, she crusty.
Somebody.
Right? What? America's still smoking. Psychesoap 3 hours later. 3 hours later, she'll be crying, basically.
She looks like she belongs underwater, Psychesoap.
Here you go, Miss Blunt.
Oh my God, Psychesoap.
Miss Blunt. Gourmet took my babies. Government took my babies. Oh shit, this is
Government
funny.
took my babies.
Government took my babies.
Good
Government.
boy. I don't
Corn
like. I don't
nuts.
see how the dudes like what. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I know it's good to be
You ready,
mature
Em?
and to
Let me
be
know when you're
cool
ready.
about it, but like, I don't know baby daddies that's just cool enough to be sitting there in the same room playing Fortnite. Maybe, maybe online in a party playing Fortnite, but not like on the same
Right?
console playing
Right?
Fortnite.
Right? They probably did run a train on her. That's why.
Okay, where you at?
Oh no!
8:34. They probably did her after she get off live. She about to get a train ran on
All
her.
right, play it. Play it.
Ready?
Yeah, play it.
Man, the great. I'm not gonna want the motherfuckers back. They gone for a reason because I ain't want them. You're not gonna take care of your kids and they know. Because what them kids? What them kids?
You see Tico, damn.
Take them to the burger market. Shit.
Brother, she's a train stop. Show me everyone's a nut. Brother, she's a train stop. She's a train stop.
Like it's really the repetition that makes me evaluate her psychologically and be like, if usually people like lose their eloquent, attitude whenever they're in shock, and they just have to like keep repeating, like almost like they're in denial.
Yeah, direct, but she's basically in denial. She's basically just going through shock right now.
Man, I bet she got 200 different DNAs in her.
She about to this summer. Remember, she about to have a ball ass summer as she was popping that pussy on that couch that them baby daddies probably paid for by child support.
Government paid couch. Government paid Taco Bell.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably a furnished apartment.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even be shocked with that either. Or all the stuff probably got donated to her. Because they do shit like that. We'll give them all beers and shit like that.
Furniture having ass bitch.
Right?
She went
to say that same bitch.
she went to IKEA.
She better learn what a goddamn yard sale is. She's gonna learn what a yard sale is real damn quick.
Mm-hmm.
She shopped at Pier 1 Imports for all her furniture.
Hey, look at how off her part is though too. She got that motherfucker all lopsided, like she got that head cocked, like early like T.I.
Yeah. She looking like not T. What's her name? Tiny. She got her hand cocked like Tiny and shit. How Tiny be doing that?
About her wig is cocked.
Oh,
gotcha.
Yeah.
That motherfucker cocked like T.I. hat in the early 2000s.
Right?
Big things popping.
It's like a Kango hat.
Money rolls, cars and dro. That's how all my partners roll.
Dang.
Oh my god.
Oh, they ain't putting child support on me. They ain't putting child support on me.
Yep, that's denial. That's she's in grief. She's grieving.
Yeah.
It's very sad.
The sad part is they will. They will. That's the sad part about that. They will.
They will
But
put
you
her
know
on
that
child
forehead big. If she got that motherfucker comb to the side, that
Yeah,
forehead
for real.
probably go
She
just
got that.
hilarious.
She got that Aaliyah look and shit like that. She
Yeah.
should just coming over her head and shit, forehead so it can cover her damn forehead. She do got a hair hat, red pill forehead. She does got a red hat. What you say? No, she get her furniture. Aaron, he said, nah. She get her furniture from Rent a Center. Yeah.
Rent a Center.
They're gonna be taking that shit back.
He said, "Fuck that layaway."
She get it from Aaron's Rent a Center. There's actually an Aaron's Rent a Center too. I remember that. There's one in Florida too. Rent King, matter of fact, is another one in Florida.
Probably got a rubber for trust it. They probably got they rim some rent and roll.
Yeah, there's that too.
I'm surprised she lets them play the game like that.
Look how ugly she
I'm
is.
surprised they let her talk like that.
This is
Like
so
who-
very disturbing.
Like who
That's
would
so
dare
disturbing.
it
This is
go
like a
swimming
horror
in that gene pool?
There's a lot of simp ass motherfuckers. I would. That's the sad part.
Seriously, this is really. I mean, come on. Who does
This
this?
is an epidemic.
Bad.
This is an epidemic.
She's got the corona. If anybody's got it.
Oh, I hope she does.
Oh, like how you like I that's why I don't like girls that smoke. It's like how you gonna have these big ass nails smoking backwards and shit.
She calls it the wood too.
We say Ring King. Yeah, it's only called Ring King in Florida. I don't know if you ever heard of that, Redville Fred. They got one called Ring King in Florida.
Red King. Those swap shops will let you borrow shit too, by the way. Right? Swap shops.
What is that? She got. What is that? She got the knockoff Mitchell and Ness snapback hair hat.
Wow.
Both my baby daddies in the room.
She said that shit.
Both
Wait,
my
she
baby
said
gangs.
baby daddy's in the room?
Yeah, both her baby daddies in the room.
Because
they didn't want to be there.
They're playing the video games.
Damn.
Because they didn't want to be there.
Oh, nasty. Oh. Ew.
Bitch. This used ass bitch.
They call it America said rent a bitch. That's basically what she is.
I'm a big bitch.
I know you better go somewhere with the big old tabletop ass titties, bitch. Just tabletop is your motherfucking back brace, bitch.
How you got Aunt Mama titties? I know you got Aunt Mama titties.
Look at her face, man. She looked like a fucking.
She said, right, rent a blunt. Real friend, rent a blunt.
Just look at her. She just looked like a Walmart.
She said, y'all think I care about having the football. That means to me, and girl, that means that
She got that spandex trying to hold it all together.
That's what it means. That's what it means.
I don't think they got enough duct tape in the world to hold that bitch together.
She got that motherfucking. She got that spandex pulled up to her motherfucking armpits.
Mm-hmm. Looking like Steve Urkel, this bitch and shit.
That's what they do when they want to hide their watermelon stripes on their stomach.
Mm-hmm.
Did you hear what he said? Pause.
Pause.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
She said it's hard being a single mother raising 7 kids, and the only time the baby daddies want to come over is when they want to fuck.
That's her problem. That's her fucking problem.
How is that? Yeah. How is that like? How is any of that not your fault?
Wait. So they only want to come over when they want to fuck, but you got them over there now. So obviously, like I said, when this last stream's over, they're about to run a train on her.
Exactly.
Yeah, but like I said, I called it.
She's trying to justify.
Who's the daddy?
I'm at 1542.
I'm at 1542 too. Ready?
I bet she got more than those 2 baby daddies.
I wouldn't be shocked if there's more than just those 2. I wouldn't be shocked at 2 of those if there's more than just 2 baby daddies and they don't even know that they're not the daddy.
I wouldn't be surprised if she got more than 5.
If both them niggas are sitting there like that, I'm willing to bet any money that there's other baby daddies sitting there. There's other baby daddies and they probably don't even know they're not the father of the babies. Basically, look at her trying to dance.
Man, I knew a girl like her, man, and she kind of looked like her too. She had a few kids, and she was a little nasty little thing. That wig, though, oh my god.
That's the worst. That is the worst fucking weave.
That's
the worst.
wig.
That's the worst. That's the worst sewn-in weave I've ever seen.
That ain't even a
I don't know who did. No, that's weave. That's that weave is. She got tracks. No, trust me, she got tracks. I can tell she got tracks. That's not a wig. She got tracks because I can tell where it goes. Because she got tracks. There's a track right there. Bam, right there, track.
Oh Lord.
I'm seriously. I'm about to tell her to call. I'm about to tell her to call Kia or Tia so they can do her hair properly. Because Whoever did her hair is all fucked up. They fucked her shit all up.
I would
do this shit properly, bitch.
I wouldn't put them anywhere near this bitch. I wouldn't put them anywhere near
No,
this bitch.
I'm trying to get them some money.
She said
I don't
fellas
give a-
everywhere. I'm talking about
This
in the
bitch
bed,
gonna try
on
to
the
corrupt
floor,
them.
next to the. Rewind this, Meg. Give me like 60 seconds prior, please.
What, 60
All right, where we
seconds?
at? All right, I'm at 16:51.
Read this. Read this. Read it.
Period.
52.
Read this.
Leave it.
It's something about you getting rid of your kids ain't still well.
Oh, no, we're not.
Snotty nose ass, musty ass, meat drawing ass kids. The fuck? One of them, listen, let me tell you all. One of them be having shit pellets everywhere. I'm talking about in the bed, on the floor, next to the toilet.
That means that right there lets me know. That lets me know that she's not doing her job properly, basically, as a mother. If your children can't go to the bathroom properly, you obviously suck at your job for the most part.
Or just go to 1726.
1726.
Yeah, and like,
Man,
and like
usually when people have
that's-
multiple kids, usually the more kids you have, the younger that they're able to be potty trained.
Yeah. The sad part about that is that if she sucks at that, if her children can't do that properly, she obviously sucks as a fucking parent. Because I can't think of a time when I wasn't able to train my children how to potty train. And I trained all my children how to potty train. So for her to fuck up that badly lets me know that she sucks as a parent. I'm sorry. Like, she literally
You
sucks
can
as a
look that
parent.
shit up on YouTube. Damn, bitches.
All right, go.
Mine's at 24, but okay. Here we go. 29.
Yeah, they took my kids and then I went out of state. Fuck them kids. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm on America's gonna clean the floor. What you say, America's? It's a brand new dance.
To go live. Do you think I care about impressing any motherfucking life? No, ain't nothing wrong with my kids. I just ain't like a bitch. I was supposed to be in
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with her. Yeah, there's everything wrong with your weed, bitch. Your tracks is all fucked up. Your track is right there showing.
And your hair not even done in your profile picture. You're bad.
Well, she said that was a wig, but she actually got the hairpiece on.
Niggas was taking care of me. They was buying me blood and liquor and cheeseburgers and shit. So
Cheeseburgers and shit. Oh, I can't listen to too much more of this. I'm glad it's almost over.
Me too. So we can talk shit on this heifer.
Yeah, exactly.
Apparently she had a herpes breakout because she talked about that in the beginning.
But okay, so just like think about it, like your 7 kids were removed for you, and you're talking about a grease burn that somebody's pointing out on IG Live. This is clinging to normalcy. This is part of her coping with what's just happened.
Yeah, that's that grease burn, all right.
Grease burn, yeah.
Yeah, y'all fellas, watch out for them grease burns.
Mm-hmm. Grease burn my ass. Yeah, if your coochie loud, you might want to get that checked out by your OBGYN.
Yeah,
Your coochie should not be loud, bitch. Your coochie should not be loud. It should be wet, but it should not be loud.
Now, you know this woman is 28 years old. Where do you guys think she's from? Like, where would you, based on her
Did you do the investigative reporting? Hold on.
I went down into the foster care center where lady who was on IG, with her 7 kids, after saying hashtag fuck them kids. How much? You know what?
Where's she from, man? Where's she from, man? I know you got some receipts.
No. Hey, I wasn't able to find out where she was from. I think MiGTOW had a video about her, but I was trying to see in the comments if anybody sees. The only thing that
what I think about
mentioning is
how many different places is them kids at?
You know they broke them up. They probably they either went to a group home or they went to a foster home and they got broken up. They went to a foster home. They got broken up. They went to a group home. They're probably all together, depending on what the age bracket of the group home
Oh, I
is.
like that.
Let me tell you something. I know if they all together, I'm pretty sure there's a staff member that got her on that got her Instagram, and is probably showing her kids this shit.
She ain't got no job. You can't. How you gonna have a job with 7 kids?
No, I'm saying that, like they probably
That's what I said. No, I said no. She's talking about the caregiver that's taking care of them. Probably showed her kids this. And the sad part about that, I know she ain't got a job for the fact that 9 times out of 10 she's probably getting some type of child support and or public assistance, basically. So she got cash and prizes coming to her. And the sad part about that, she got the baby, so I know she's getting WIC and from a couple of the kids. So she probably got like a shit ton of milk, a shit ton of cheese, a shit ton of all that shit in her fucking refrigerator.
Beans and
Women, infinite children.
Let me say this. I know there's probably an ignorant ass caregiver that's probably showing them kids that video, the same video we're watching.
No, they ain't.
I'm willing to bet she's from Cleveland.
Because, like I said, I just.
Oh, it is a weird.
Like I keep telling
Well, the kids probably already know because she got some older kids, obviously. So
yeah, she got an 11-year-old one. She got an 11-year-old. I know at least 2 or 3 of her kids are getting WIC right now. So she got a shit ton of milk in her refrigerator.
You know what I said. You know why I said I've been through Cleveland before. I've been through Cleveland on the Greyhound before, and I've seen some ignorant ass hoes there. Ignorant ass.
I'm willing to bet any money I'll probably run into her ass in the next couple days. I'm betting you any money. Next time me and the Cartel Princess go out for adults night out, I bet you I'll run into her ass at the bar or the club. Watch.
I hope.
I'm gonna record that bitch too.
I gotta feel. I hope she's either in Cleveland or Pennsylvania. You know.
I'm willing to bet it's Cleveland. Did you pause it? Yeah.
I muted it.
It's a grease fire burn.
Yeah, right.
The grease fire burn.
The grease fire burn.
I'm not ugly. The grease made me this way.
It is not on your arm.
They playing on the Xbox.
Her baby daddies are playing on the Xbox.
There's a tricycle. The tricycle's right there.
Nasty as fuck.
Obviously you do. If you got rid of them, they probably hurt your feelings. That's why you're probably happy they're gone right now. Because they hurt your fucking feelings. Because kids tell the truth all the fucking time.
Man, y'all, mama.
Yeah, I'm glad that shit is over. None of our kids right there that she's gloating about not having. There's one behind that one. That's the oldest one, and I'm willing to bet this is the second oldest one, and that's probably like the third oldest one. And all these here goes all the rest of them basically. And there's one right here. So I'm gonna take a wild guess and say she probably gets WIC for this one, and this one.
Yeah, she definitely gets WIC. She gets WIC for all the ones that are under.
Yeah, 1, 2, and 3 right here. We'll say 1, 2, and 3 gets WIC. He doesn't get WIC, but he does get public assistance. All 3 of these kids get public assistance in the front, plus WIC. Now, WIC is a program, for those who don't know anything about WIC, WIC is a program that basically gives you like the bare necessities for your younger children growing up. Let it be, and it's got to be a specific. It's only vegetables. It's a specific group of food on that list basically because I actually worked for the government at one point, and it's basically like your milk. It's like milk or formula, cheese, yogurt, juicy juice, yogurt, vegetables,
certain baby foods,
and shit like that. You know, so all 3 of these kids are probably getting that. Now, plus on top of that, not only they're getting that, they're getting welfare and probably like cash and public assistance basically. So they're getting food stamps and welfare for all 3 of these kids. She's getting welfare and she's getting cash and food stamps for all these children. This child, and that child. Let that shit sink in.
Yeah.
So that's a lot of taxpayer dollars going her way right now. And the sad part about that, on top of that, I'm willing to bet she's probably collecting child support from one of her baby daddies, unless she was smart enough not to put none of them on none of their birth certificates. Which means then that she's just draining the fucking system basically if she didn't put any of her baby daddies on the birth certificate. Which means her baby daddies ain't got paid for shit. And that's sad. That's very sad. That's very sad. It's sad.
This is breaking news coming here to Door Kickers Incorporated. Beyonce is being given a humanitarian award by Michelle Obama on the BET network as we speak.
She does do a lot of humanitarian stuff. Sadly, behind the scenes, that a lot of people actually don't know about.
Sorry, might have been a distraction, but I just had to mention.
Well, no, but I will say this for sure. Beyonce actually does deserve that award because she actually does a lot of shit that a lot of people actually doesn't know she does, and she's in a lot more shit than her husband's in, basically. But as far as like humanitarian aid and efforts and shit like that, so I will say she does deserve that, considering all the stuff that she does and all the programs that she's a part of. I won't even hate on her, so she does deserve that.
Hey fellas, okay, so I looked it up. So in Cleveland, Ohio, for 7 kids.
I can't hear him.
I think Dusty probably went. He's probably still looking. That's why you probably can't hear him because I don't think he's talking right now.
Wow.
Dusty, I think you fell out.
Yeah.
Pimp. Okay, here you go.
Can you
hear
hear me
you now? We can hear you now. Yeah.
Oh,
We
what
can
I
hear you
was
now.
saying, and damn, hold on. I can't. Excuse me. Give me a second. Okay, there we go. Can y'all hear me now?
We can hear you.
Yeah, basically, and where she's at, you can get around $1,300 to $1,500 a month for that amount of kids, and you can get around $700 to $900 a month in food stamps per month.
See, look at that shit. That's your lovely taxpayer dollars going to this woman. $1,500 to $700 cash, and what do you say? $700 to $900 food stamps.
No, it was 12 to 15 for 7 kids.
12 to 15.
And that's if she hasn't used it all, because I think there's a 5-year maximum limit for one kid. So it depends on, if she used her 5 years up, for the oldest one 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's a paper trail.
That's a long ass paper trail. She got 7 children.
Dude.
Damn.
And I think there's a maximum. I don't see the maximum length for how long you can get it, but I'm sure that there's.
She's a career welfare recipient.
I mean, look, if she actually had to go to work, right? Even if it was a bullshit job, the welfare would cost more than what she would make, or not. The daycare would cost more than what she would make.
Yeah. This is why I know she don't work.
This started out as a funny story. This shit just got real. This is sad.
Yeah, because that's what I started talking about. How much the WIC program by itself is expensive by itself. Just imagine somebody getting free.
So I can tell you about it.
Yeah, just imagine getting free milk, free juice. Like you get a maximum. I think it's like a maximum. You get like 3 gallons of milk, 4 gallons of milk per child. So you get 4 gallons of milk per child. It's either 4 to 6 gallons of milk per child. You get like you ever see the juicy juice? You know the juicy juice? Yeah, I know they give it away because it's too much. I know.
I'm gonna drop out so Psychesoap can go in on her.
Oh, okay.
Psychesoap? No, you don't have to drop out. There's enough room for Psychesoap.
There's space.
All right.
I
gotta reset my my sound. I'll be back.
No, that's fine. Yeah, you're fine. Where is he at? Where's Psychesoap?
I'm about to send him a link right now.
Okay. We need the yam soap dynamic right now.
Yeah, we need the yam soap dynamic. The dynamic duo, yam soap. MiGTOW, the wind's back. I sent you the link, Psychesoap, if you're still listening.
Ooh, a spider in between 2 hydrangeas.
This bitch said that these niggas bought me cheeseburgers and liquors and blunts, so I gave them some babies.
Yeah, like that's another thing. That's what I wanted to dissect because
so respectful.
She's basically saying that
Psychesoap in the house.
Psychesoap.
This bitch look like a motherfucking power forward with them big ass shoulders. She look like she'd knock a motherfucker the fuck out. This bitch built like a left tackle. This bitch look like Mark Henry daughter.
How you doing, blood?
This bitch look like Viscera.
This bitch look like Viscera, right?
Viscera. I don't know who Viscera is, but that's some ugly shit.
That's some ugly ass shit. Well, she hit her face, man. It was like, maybe when she was like a lot younger, like who knows when she had her first kid, maybe when she was like 15. She was like kind of cute, but then all of a sudden it just went shoo.
This bitch look like Farouk from Nation of Domination back in the day.
Goddamn. W like she me on like in the ring.
What you say? She look like D'Lo Brown out this bitch.
This bitch look like Bubba Ray and Devon. She got Bubba Ray hairline and Devon Bills.
Right? Right? Testify.
I'm reading the comment section of that video, and it's saying Fat Poppy posted a comment saying, if this isn't the best advertisement for IBM or IBMOR and SYSBM, then I don't know what is. And he's got
the sad part about that is SYSBM wouldn't date nobody like that. SYSBM don't date. SYSBM don't date uneducated women. You at least got to be educated. You at least got to have your sense about you. Now that be some shit that. Now I will say this, and I hate to throw shade like this, but IBMOR's more likely to date somebody like that than SYSBM will ever be.
But you're gonna need converters. You're gonna need some damn good converters.
Some weed. You're gonna need some drink.
Come on, man. Even on my most thirsty days, I would have never messed around with a bitch like this.
Oh no, hell
yeah! Because I remember when I was talking to a friend and he was saying, "Tico, have you ever dated an ugly girl?" And I go, "Yeah, here goes an ugly girl that I dated." He goes, "She's not ugly. What the hell is your standards at?" I go, "Well, she's ugly to me. That's ugly. You asked me if I dated an ugly girl, and I gave you a picture of her." And the sad part about that, she apparently, according to him, she wasn't ugly, but according to me, she was ugly. But yeah,
this bitch like Charlie Williams, bruh.
This guy's
character. If I would have ever fucked with a bitch like that, my dad and my mom, my dad, my grandmother, my grandfather would come back from the grave and whoop my ass.
Oh, definitely, most definitely.
And then my sister, after she look. And then my sister, after she starts shooting a bitch, she's gonna pistol whip me. Then my goddamn brother, after he's done with burning the remains, he's gonna beat me with the fucking shovel.
Tico gonna come back and piss on the ashes.
and then order me to piss on the ashes. And then
I would have to have every goggles
tell your dead body to do stuff.
These is the bitches we be seeing fighting on World Star.
Those are definitely the ones that be on World Star fighting all the fucking time. Acting dreadful.
There ain't enough beer goggles. There's not enough liquor goggles in the world. Look, I could down a whole bottle of wild turkey.
But you know what the left will say? Her body, her choice. Her body, her choice.
Just being independent.
Yeah, she's just being independent.
Suppress that motherfucker.
Sometimes it's hard to raise children. It's okay for that to happen.
It's okay.
America's the bill says she look like Bun. America's the bill says she look like Bun B with a weave.
Yeah, pretty much.
America's.
Take that monkey shit.
America's a savage. Bun B with a weave.
This bitch look like Derek Coleman. This bitch look like Charlie Villanueva.
Damn.
Like Freddie Kane and the Lord.
This bitch
look like one of Rick James's fucking backup singers back in '83.
This bitch look like Joe Lewis.
She looked like she got arrested for making sex threats to Chris Brown and shit.
This bitch got a head like Sean Merriman.
The sad part about that video was so like cringy. Like Lazlo was making faces the whole entire time.
Damn.
I bet.
She's
My
like,
daughter heard it in the car,
you
man,
owe
and she was like, "Oh my
You owe
god."
yourself an apology.
I know,
You know?
right?
This shit is
Yeah.
just weak,
That's the
man.
fact
When
that
I
you
heard
they give a convict a lot of
some
beaters.
discrepancies, I was just
Yeah, I kept on asking him if
below
he's
and
okay. You
below.
didn't hear me when I said to be and Poppy? You okay? He's like, mm.
No, he's not okay. He's traumatized. Look,
So why is all these therapy now and shit?
You
I bet you,
traumatized. The
I know,
boy's
right? To be and
traumatized.
I bet you, underneath that wig, she looked like a cancer
It's just,
patient.
it's just like,
Man, underneath that wig, it looks like an atlas. A fucking atlas.
oh my gosh.
I bet
Yeah,
that
Counter
bitch was-
Rican's on right now, apparently.
Hey,
Counter Rican, I said, what's up?
I bet a point. I bet
Okay,
you
that-
I bet
this
you
the
if I had
type
a
of bitch
picture
that
of
got
her head.
sheets in some motherfucking curtains.
Mm-hmm.
I bet you, if I had a picture of her head, I could probably say, okay, I need to get to California. one of her heads, California. I need to go from California to Pennsylvania. I bet you, I bet you her head looked like the truck legal freeway.
No, he didn't. Sick individual.
I bet you her shit looked like a truck legal freeway. You know?
She look like George Foreman, blood.
Hey, look.
America's a sick individual.
Man, that's not
How
right.
does he come up with everything?
We call her Midnight Savannah.
With a grill master.
Oh, shit.
Oh man, that bitch got grease burns.
Damn.
Wait.
You know-
She had to work out. Like, she has to work somewhere to get the grease burn. How'd she get the grease
Well,
burn?
no, apparently she was frying some shit on her. She claimed she was cooking some shit, quote unquote.
Cooking
More
some
like
poke
Chuck
chops.
But she just had burgers.
More
She
like
said that
Charles,
she eats
Charles
burgers.
Crispin.
What was she trying to cook?
These are the type of
She was trying to
see,
burn something.
She's trying
She
to
was
flip
trying
some
to burn
burgers?
something.
see
She
the
can't
I
this
think
is
she's
the
trying to
myth,
make some
y'all.
burgers, basically, yeah.
See, really, what I like to do when I come across bitches like this at work, I like to befriend them because when they get to selling them food stamps, I'm like, man, let me slide up on them. Let me, man, how much you selling?
You see, you a part of the problem, nigga. You a part of the problem. You ain't shit, nigga. You ain't shit.
Yeah, I got kids too. Shit.
You part of the problem. You
You
ain't
said
shit.
all those? All right, cool.
Dusty is fitting.
I got
Stop,
mouth to feed.
nigga. Stop.
You participate in this bullshit,
Hey, let me
basically.
get a
Just
couple of
because
gallons
you
of that
get
wet
in
milk
a
too.
situation
What's the
doesn't mean
You
expiration
don't
date
get
of
a
the milk?
alcohol.
All right,
participation
cool.
trophy for this shit. Hey, look, you don't get a participation trophy for this shit. Come on, man. You ain't getting your participation trophy for participating in the fuckery.
Hey, I drink wet milk, okay? As long as it
Well, I was
as
just
long
gonna
as
say,
it's expired.
No.
Man, come on, man. You
Right?
Stop
you
you.
gotta
This
stop
nigga.
with
like,
the
you
jack
can.
fuckery here.
That's
You
just
gotta
like, I
stop
could
with
eat
the
some
jack
baby food.
fuckery.
Right? I can
I
eat some
could eat
baby
some. I
food.
could eat
Shit.
some baby
Ain't
food.
no
It's
devil's
fine.
advocate to that shit,
That
man.
hey, I
Come on
ain't
now.
gonna perp, but he right though. That juicy juice is real fire though.
The
Yeah,
That
juicy
it
juicy
juice
is
is
juice is
good,
fire.
good,
That
no.
juicy
and
juice is
and it's
fire.
nutritious
This
as well.
like
That
That's
juicy juice is
see
fire.
this is
I'm
Jungle
the
like,
juice is
problem. Like
motherfucking
if you
Everclear.
tell somebody you thirsty and they come with a
yeah, juicy
Capri
juice
Sun,
with lean.
you should know that you're
what
drinking
did
that
he say?
seasoned
Juicy juice
shit.
with lean, really?
Hey,
Oh, that's some good shit. I ain't even gonna lie, that's some good
look
shit.
here. I'm gonna need
Juicy juice with lean.
I'm gonna
These
need y'all to get you
motherfuckers.
a bottle. I need you to get you a bottle of water and drink it, cause them food stamps ain't worth that shit.
No, I ain't say nothing about the food stamps. I'm talking about the juicy juice. Like you give me
Yeah,
the juicy
the
juice, I'll
shit
take
that
the
you get
juicy
with
juice
the
in a
wick.
heartbeat.
Yeah, that shit you get with the wick, the government cheese,
Unbelievable.
man, the big old blocks, man. They
Government
still do
cheese,
that.
government cheese.
Something about cheese when it's government cheese just tastes better.
Man,
Government.
they ain't had
Right?
government cheese since the early '90s, man. And it
Oh,
used
they
to
still
come in.
around in the food banks. They in the food banks though.
Yeah.
Oh, they still
Yeah.
You know how I know?
What did
Cause I
he
met that bitch.
say? Mr.
When I
Elite
was
said he likes green Hawaiian punch.
Hey man, I might have
Can
to go
shit.
get some of that,
Kool-Aid.
man. They make me a
Kool-Aid.
grilled cheese
Big old
sandwich.
cans.
She
You
was,
know what
What
I'm
what do you
saying?
say?
Like
America said she was deep frying bologna.
yeah, bologna
yeah,
sandwich,
yeah.
and you gotta
Yeah.
cut the middle to keep it from
She was
parachuting and
Go
toasted
find
shit.
some
sandwich.
spam.
Yeah.
Go
Green
find some
Hawaiian
spam.
punch is garbage.
You know, spam's not good though. And like that's hard to get. That's hard to get. That
What the
Cracker
hell are
Barrel.
y'all doing over there? Shit.
Yeah, you gotta get that shit with them big old cans that look like fucking the canned good joints, the big ass juices. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, true.
The ones that you gotta get the can opener out.
Got some weird ass. This is like some like generic sticker on it. You just buy it.
No, what I like from the wick shit, because I be buying that shit when I be at work, because I work in the hood, man. So motherfuckers bring their little wick vouchers. I take all that, you know what I'm saying? And they be having that little funny tasting peanut butter, that funny flavored peanut butter. The motherfuckers be having the multi-grain Cheerios. Like, I need all that.
Yeah, you know the peanut butter with the grease on top of it.
I
Still
make
got the oil on top of it.
Oh, y'all some shit.
This shit is good.
Oh, all y'all niggas ain't shit.
That's a motherfucking antibiotic syrup. Slap it on some bread, boy.
All y'all niggas ain't shit. All y'all niggas ain't shit right now. They're talking about the juicy. He said juicy juice with the lean. You got what? Yam over talking about the juicy juice with the lean. You got Psychesoap co-signing on that shit. You got him over talking about he like to slide up in there so he can get some food stamps on the bitch.
Hey, look, you gotta get the margarine and bread sandwich. You got to get the margarine and bread sandwich. The margarine and bread.
I'm telling you, this gonna be her last.
All we need is a form of cost out.
Yo, they might fuck up and they actually might fuck up and actually give her one more month though.
And look, you know what? Look. She also got that Roni stimulus though too.
True. No. To get the Roni stimulus, I think you actually got to pay into the government though to actually get that.
Hey, look.
Oh yeah.
You gotta slide in there and get that bread and butter, that bread and margarine sandwich. You know, that bread and margarine.
See all this shit that they saying is fucked up by third world country standards. Like a nigga might be from a third world country, but a nigga got standards, and we never did no shit like that. So whatever y'all doing is on some bullshit. Y'all doing some crazy shit over here with that bullshit. We don't eat no butter sandwiches. Nah, fuck out of here. Hey, no such thing as a butter sandwich in a third world country. We would do some plain fucking rice before. We would do some plain fucking rice before we do some damn butter sandwich.
Look. You get the margarine and butter sandwich with the bread and butter pickles. You know, bread and butter pickles on top of margarine.
Man, we used to get that. We used to get that peanut butter with the generic black and white label, and it used to be so dry that you have to add peanut oil to it to make it like regular peanut butter.
Now I can understand that America's the bread, mayo, and fried bologna. I can understand that one, but these motherfuckers over here is talking about butter sandwiches and shit.
No. Butter, you gotta get
these motherfuckers talking about butter sandwiches and shit.
No. You gotta motherfucking ass.
That's understandable, Americans, right there.
Cheese sandwiches, peanut butter and shredded cheese sandwiches.
Peanut butter and see, now you need help. What the hell was you pregnant with? Was you going through sympathy pregnancy with your mom or something like that? Like the fuck? Peanut butter and shredded cheese? What the fuck, niggas? Like I don't even know you anymore.
Peanut butter,
like banana peppers.
Peanut butter and feta cheese.
Specifically feta cheese.
Pepperoni.
Okay, that's some bullshit too. Syrup sandwiches? Oh, see, I'm glad I grew up in the third world country. Y'all niggas is eating like y'all. Y'all niggas is eating like y'all worse. Y'all niggas is eating like y'all in a fifth world country and shit like that. Talk about syrup sandwiches. Talk about butter sandwiches and shit.
Shut up, like your friend.
Y'all talking like y'all grew up in like a fifth world country and shit.
Man, I can't do this with y'all no more, man.
Right? Like us Indians got some standards. I'm gonna need y'all to step up to the plate.
I'm telling you, man.
I'm serious.
Quit fronting Double I. You know you got that naan bread with the fucking syrup on it. Quit playing.
Tell anybody that. Don't tell anybody my secrets.
The naan with the syrup. I bet you any money Double I probably eats that right now.
He's probably doing that.
Throw some curry powder on it.
Right?
Look at the bread butter.
Plastic pickles and Haagen Dazs. Okay, now you're pregnant. Now your ass is pregnant. Now, Americans, talk about Vlasic pickles and Haagen Dazs. That's some pregnant shit right there.
See, and this was gonna happen, fellas. This was gonna happen. Once the food stamps and that wick run out, you gonna look in that refrigerator. It's gonna be a gallon of water. Some Vlasic pickles.
She pregnant.
A ketchup bottle upside down.
You know you're in a
Ketchup
good win. The
sandwiches.
ketchup bottle's upside down.
Yep.
Yeah.
You making butter sandwiches, ketchup sandwiches, syrup sandwiches, what cheddar and peanut butter jelly sandwiches and shit. Ketchup and crackers.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah, dude.
No,
That's
niggas,
about to get pregnant.
Shit. I'm about to tell everybody in the third world country to come over and drop some food off for y'all guys. I feel bad for y'all niggas. Y'all eating that shit. Like I'm about to just have like a humanitarian like effort from third world countries to drop off some food for y'all asses. Y'all talking
Tell
about
Beyonce to do that shit. Since she's so
for real.
humanitarian.
Y'all talking about fucking like the syrup sandwiches, ketchup sandwiches, cracker and ketchup sandwiches.
It's hard
The
out
fuck?
here.
Repping poverty, man.
I've seen some.
Niggas don't fuck with cartel princesses like you.
Y'all crazy.
No, but I grew up in the third world country though, but I never had it this poor. This is some poor ass shit right here. This is y'all got me shaking my. This is fucked up by third world country standards. I'm sorry, like like we would rather go without eating than eat the half the shit that y'all claim y'all went ate.
Right? Go broke.
Like legit,
When
like
you got-
we would rather just starve for weeks on end.
You know, when you got
Look.
female role models like Pokemon, it's
Niggas
kind of
grew up
hard to
on
make-
I've
$5
met her,
Little
look here.
Caesars pizza.
Yeah,
nigga.
that
Get
does
a food
happen.
around here.
That does happen when you give away your last paycheck and you out on the street when you give away your rent money to Pokemon.
Yeah,
Look, let me say something. Let me say something here.
on Twitch and get a
Let me say something here. Let me say something here. Like I said, like when I've actually worked with some fathers who are going through some shit. I worked at before I was a military. I worked at a linen textile facility. I've seen some shit. You know, syrup sandwiches, bread and butter pickle sandwiches on top of with margarine. I've seen peanut butter and cheddar and shredded cheese sandwiches. I've seen fried bologna.
Oh yeah,
sandwiches.
the gas station foods, like the titles are so crazy to me. Like I see it and it's like
Hey, don't
Fiery
I
hot-
eat a fried
fiery
bologna
hot
sandwich
potato.
right now if it's turkey bologna. Hey,
Well,
fried bologna
okay,
sandwiches was
yeah.
the shit when I was a kid, man. I'm telling you,
Yeah, I
that
remember
fried
that.
bologna.
Yeah, there's so much
No,
variety.
like I said, I can understand. I can understand the fried bologna sandwiches. That's understandable.
Buttery Jack.
But the rest of the
you
shit
got
that y'all
cheddar
saying,
jack.
we gotta talk.
I-
I'm gonna have to
Yeah,
talk to all y'all
fried
individually because y'all
bologna.
niggas had some traumatizing childhoods growing up. Like,
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, I'm gonna have to talk to all y'all niggas like personally because y'all had some traumatizing experiences growing up.
that's
Look,
gonna happen. That's gonna happen.
This wasn't growing
This
up.
what
This
happened.
was an adult. This is the stuff that I've
This is
seen.
what happens when you're an
divorced
80s baby,
fathers.
man.
This is the stuff
Like,
that I've seen
damn.
divorced fathers live off of. You know, divorced
See,
men
people
live off of this shit. You know,
See, this what people don't realize. Like, if you're an 80s baby, chances are you was probably a something kind of baby. You was a crack baby. You was a heroin baby. You was a sherm baby. You was some type of baby, and your mama just won't tell you, and they'll tell you that you're autistic, but really you was a sherm baby.
Not to be confused with True Sherm. That's actually the actual drill we're talking about here. So don't be having True Sherm trying to roast me tomorrow and shit.
No, you know what I mean when I say sherm. I'm talking
Yeah, I know
about
what you mean. I'm just saying,
drugs.
everybody, Sherm, they was talking shit on you over here. Like, no, he wasn't.
That
No,
would be
he
an amazing
wasn't.
restaurant. I want to eat at Wynn's restaurant
I'm
that serves
referring to
like ketchup
PCP.
sandwiches. Ketchup
Yeah,
sandwich.
no. Yeah, I'm about to
What's the
pass
main
on that.
course? Mayo sandwich. A mayo
I
sandwich.
said I had ribeye last night, my G.
Hey, America's DeVille said Wayne can open up a restaurant. You know what I'm gonna call it? The divorce dad.
Oh,
know?
shit. Divorce dad?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
That would be pretty
This
good.
is all
That
the
would be
shit this
savage.
is some of the shit that I've seen a divorced dad live off of. You know?
The divorce
That-
dad combo, the
Yeah.
child support special, the
Right.
alimony, the alimony
double D
platter.
combo.
You know what I'm saying? That'd be
Alimony
tight.
a la
Double
carte.
D, double D
Alimony
combo.
Alimony a la carte, right?
Alimony a la carte. Yes, that would be great.
I like it.
This is some
Yeah.
of the shit
Let's
that
start
I've
it.
seen
Let's
a
do it.
divorced
I would
father
invest in
live off of. You know? They live.
And
They,
then you
they,
could get
they
Wick.
get
You
creative.
could get like Wick. You could get Wick's benefits and make that the menu. Like you could turn
Look,
that
I've
into.
seen.
Look,
I grew up on
Wick.
I learned you didn't have to
Juicy
heat up
juice
ramen.
punch.
I
Milk.
learned that you didn't have to heat up ramen.
Pancakes.
Yo, I learned that you didn't have to heat up ramen for it to get soft from a divorced dad.
No, you don't. You really don't.
You
Yeah,
don't.
he
You don't
literally,
really.
don't.
in the beginning of the
All you
day,
gotta do is just make it soggy.
Right. He in the beginning of
and
the
then
day, at the start of the work
sauce and
day,
crush it up.
he took some ramen, crushed it up, put it in the bowl, poured water on that bitch. I'm like, what the? And it's like by fucking the first break, it was soft. It was soft. He poured the ramen packet in there, doctored that shit up, put some goddamn shredded cheese and some mustard in that motherfucker.
Oh, that nigga went to prison. That's why. That nigga was eating swole. That nigga was eating swole. He went to prison. He was eating swole. That's swole. That's swole. That is straight swole. That's called
I'm not
swole.
talking about Sherm. I'm talking about the drug Sherm. They call it Sherm on the streets. I'm talking about PCP. I'm not talking about true Sherm.
And he knows.
They bullshit in the chat.
Look, he can contact.
No, he's just because they're behind basically by a few minutes or a second. They're behind by like 30 seconds or 10 seconds basically. So whatever we say, they catch it in 30 seconds basically.
Right.
So it's a response. It's basically a response to what you said.
I mean, that's some of the shit that I've seen is like peanut butter and cheddar sandwiches. I'm looking at like the fuck, and he didn't even bring out 2 slices of bread. It was 1 slice folded in half.
Maruchan, yes.
I want to invest in Maruchan eventually.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you something about Maruchan, man. I grew up on Top Ramen in Maruchan, and when I was a kid, they had this burgundy purplish color called roast beef, and I ain't seen that shit since I was a kid, man. I buy that shit today.
I've seen that. I've actually seen that in the store.
And it's like,
we got that.
You know that the ramen is the first thing to go during the crisis. You know.
Oh, I saw that shit. That shit was empty than a motherfucker. There was a blank ass spot. I walked by.
I got a couple of cases myself.
Cooking and all the stuff, the noodles that actually take effort are still there. But the fast ramen's all gone.
I'm gonna show y'all something here. I'm set. I'm set. I'm fucking set.
That's where all the ramen is.
See, y'all would never find shit like that at the Tren house, basically. Y'all would never find shit like that at the Tren house.
Hey, look, that what you talking about?
Yeah, literally. Y'all would never find shit at the Tren house like that. That's not at the Tren house.
But that's not even a lot of square footage. Like, you gotta have
I'm repping that Maruchan. I'm repping that shit. For life.
Beef.
Not the beef flavor, the roast
beef. Team beef. Hashtag team beef
flavor.
Hashtag team beef flavor.
It's the darker one though. It's the burgundy one, but them motherfuckers aren't in the box. You gotta get them individually and shit.
Hey yo, that's for when I'm at a shipper or consignee. The air around it is flammable when I can't light my goddamn grill up. You know.
See, when I was a kid, even though I'd never been to prison, I had uncles, and then a lot of times them niggas didn't know how to cook nothing but spreads, so I busted a lot of spreads as a kid growing up.
Mm-hmm. That sound like prison food.
Bologna sandwiches and expired milk.
The dude did go to jail. I called it. For child support, you know.
I've never been to prison. Never been to jail.
I know what Swool is now. I actually have friends that actually went to prison that actually know Swool. And the sad part about that, it's so sad. He actually taught his children how to make Swool.
That should get you swole though.
Yeah, swole and fat. Yeah, not swole.
About swole if you lifting.
Well, yeah, but you actually got to be lifting now. But and 9 times out of 10, his children aren't lifting, and anybody eat that at home ain't lifting.
But the thing is, like, I worked a job where you had to lift heavy stuff, you know.
Well, yeah,
like linen textile. You had the bags of linen. You had to push it into the cart.
Matter of fact, that's like what people on when you see those old pictures of they're working on buildings and stuff, like construction, like you see everybody sitting on the bar and they all got a sandwich, like some sort of
literally.
Spread.
Hey, that's a sandwich. That's different.
Yeah. That's true.
Hey,
those are probably,
they're not eating like fucking butter sandwiches though. Like fucking syrup sandwiches and shit.
That's a 2020 shit. No, sorry. That is from like 2010.
Hey, how many people
eating till this day? Apparently, I was actually reading it on this website. Apparently, there's some people still eating that shit till this day.
Hey, how long you think it's gonna be before she start hoeing?
It's gonna be very soon.
1 month, 2 months.
I say a month and a half when you know her refrigerator starts getting empty and shit.
I think she's already doing it.
I wouldn't be shocked if she is.
Because you know those weaves aren't cheap.
Oh yeah, those are definitely ain't cheap. And if she got the sad part about that, I'm going to say this, and it's probably sad for me to say it, but if she got rid of her children at the right time in a month, she'd probably get to keep all that money, so she get to sell all that food stamps and all that cash basically, and she basically gets to keep it on her, so she'll have enough money for this month.
So if she's getting $900 a month in food stamps, that's a quick $450 to a nigga like me.
Yeah,
I will pay for it.
And 9 times out of 10, she's probably getting cash assistance on top of that. So I say about. And she probably got her refrigerator's probably full of food, so she probably timed it right when she did it, knowing her dumb ass basically. So she probably kept the money. The money probably showed up on her card today while she's making all this, making this video. And I would say about if she does, my point is actually, see, she did it right. She did it right. See, she did it right, like I said. So she actually did it like she's supposed to.
You bitch.
Yep, see? Told you. See? She did it right. So I would say she got about a month and a half. 2 months.
Took my babies.
So you take that.
Government took my baby, right? Government took my babies, right?
So you take that 1,500 plus that 450 plus what and she probably ain't paying nothing on no Section 8. She probably ain't probably on care
$25, $75, maybe $100. Section 8.
You know what I'm saying? So that's like she like $2,000 cash positive right now.
Yeah,
right now,
literally
right now. But 15
and
days
then it's ended a month too. It's almost the first, so she knows she's gonna get that last check. She's gonna get that last one because it's the first coming up really soon here.
And then that 15 days from now, she gonna be like, "What is we gonna do, Dustin? What is we gonna do?
What we's gonna do? What we's gonna do? Right? She's gonna be home for the rest of the month. She don't spend that money properly.
And then it's the thing right here, right? The bitch. This is the one thing that's gonna really determine what's gonna happen to the bitch right here. If the bitch don't report the fact that she don't got the kids no more and keeps accepting that assistant, then the bitch gonna go to jail for fraud.
Well, no, because they're in the system and they basically know.
No, they're in the system. They basically know.
They basically know. Because the sad part about that, Child Protective Services took them. So Child Protective Services put that in the system.
Yep.
But 9 times out of 10, how the government works, she'll how the government works, she'll basically still get this next check coming up, basically.
It'd be funny if they shut that shit down real quick, though.
Oh, that'd be funny as hell. Oh, that'd be like, that's about time the government's always on some shit. Mr. 4 to 8 weeks. But you got to send this in right away. Mr. 4 to 8 weeks.
I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. She going to take 900, go buy an ounce of dope, and go have one of them baby daddies cook that shit up, and she going to have some dope dreams.
Yeah.
No, she ain't that smart.
Yeah. No, one of the baby daddies is going to do that. One of the baby daddies is going to be smart enough to do that.
Well, no, because the sad part about that is I don't think the baby daddies are that smart either. If they're both sitting there playing fucking Fortnite.
But they're also dumb enough to do it too.
Yeah, but they're not smart enough to. I don't think they're smart enough to know how to cook coke.
CJ and Rufus.
They don't need to be smart to do that. Motherfuckers be taught. The dumbest motherfuckers can be taught how to cook dope. That's like
but the sad part about that though. But the sad part about that though. Yeah, I know. What I'm trying to tell you is there's more that goes into it than cooking it. You also got to be able to weigh it properly to know how much actually goes with the stuff for each sale. Basically, let it be a 5, let it be a ball, let it be let it be all that shit, basically. You got to know how much to weigh it for, basically. And them niggas don't sound smart enough to weigh that shit if they're playing Fortnite.
No, they're not.
I just want to know that.
So either they're going to beat somebody out of it and end up dead, or they're going to give people too much money. They're going to give people too much drugs, basically.
Saying word of mouth, I just want to cover that because I know the lawyers are going to be talking to me later. Just saying.
About what? Well, oh yeah, I know they're going to be talking to me later.
I had to give that disclaimer for Tico and
Well, think about it from the kid's perspective.
Kid's
perspective though, Doube-i. Just because you benefit from a situation doesn't necessarily make you culpable.
Shit.
True.
But
especially if you're a woman. Especially if you're a woman.
Yeah.
You're not culpable if you benefit.
Yeah, that's true.
That part.
Guys are still the males will probably still be culpable.
The men are going to definitely be culpable. But the sad part about that is like I don't think they're smart enough to even remotely know how to weigh coke properly or weigh crack properly or do it properly to actually.
Don't know how to fucking weigh that shit out because.
Well, no. The sad part about that is you call them dumb, but the sad part about that they're still street smart. The sad part about that they're still street smart. These motherfuckers playing Fortnite aren't street smart.
Yeah, but they teach you how to use like a low grade scale in like 8th grade science class because you got to measure like.
But 9 times out of 10, these goofy ass niggas playing Fortnite, I bet you they probably didn't even pay attention in science class.
Yo,
they probably went to school in the inner city. They probably went to school in the inner city, so they probably don't know how to weigh shit. And they probably don't know shit.
I learned how to use a low grade scale. I know
that's different though. When you grew up, you were actually doing that shit. We're talking about a bunch of motherfuckers that grew up in a time where they don't do cursive anymore.
Yeah.
She was like 20 what? She was like 20 something years old.
I know.
Basically.
She kept saying that over and over and over again.
We can't. Like, they don't even know what a beaker is. Or a bunch.
No, they don't know what a beaker is. Shit, you can tell them Pyrex, and they be looking right at the Pyrex bowl, and they probably wouldn't even know what the fuck Pyrex is.
Man, shit. I say pi. I say the algorithm, the circumference of a. I say circumference of a. Of a goddamn.
No, I'm talking about Pyrex. I'm talking about if you tell them Pyrex, they can be looking right at the Pyrex container, and they probably wouldn't even know what the fuck it is.
Right. I look.
3.14.
Yeah, 3.141596.
926. 9267. What is it? Tico, what is it? You know it.
Y'all ain't getting my black ass in trouble. Fuck y'all niggas.
3.1415.
Oh yeah, you can't be using those. Don't even use those.
We just talked about drugs. I ain't getting my black ass in trouble. Screw y'all.
Look,
hey, have you ever owned a pair of Jordans? That's all I'm asking. Have you ever owned a pair?
I never owned a pair of Jordans at all. Never, ever.
I never owned a pair of Jordans.
I own K-Swiss and I've owned Pumas. That's it.
Oh, you're one of those soccer players.
Yeah, basically.
Oh damn.
Hey, look, but I will admit the Pumas are comfortable as
fuck. But the difference is Doube-i. You weren't raised by a single mother though.
True.
Yeah. You didn't idolize.
Very true.
I will not lie. The Pumas are comfortable as fuck. You know, the Pumas are comfortable. I ain't like I said. I didn't know Pumas were that comfortable. You know. Hey Tico, thank you again.
All right, gents, I gotta bounce out.
Take it easy, Doube-i.
Don't
Have
do
a great
nothing
night, guys. You know I do win.
If you get caught, keep digging and ask for the keys for a backhoe.
All right.
Okay.
I wonder
keep fighting the good fight, man.
Rent.
Yo, for real, keep fighting the good fight. I know it's still going on, and it's going to be an uphill motherfucker, man. But spray yourself with some sucker repellent and get up that motherfucker, man. Let's do this shit.
I'm working on a Psychesoap.
Make sure you spray hella
you saw what's going on behind the scenes, right?
Yeah, he's in the server, so he should know. He's in the server.
And for any of you out there that's listening that are not know, I'll let Tico finish off because I'm jumping out. But we've got a Discord server. We're handling Title 4D issues for brothers, So if you're having an issue with Title 4D, reach out to Tico. We'll see if we can help you somehow. Talk to you guys later. Have a great night.
Thanks for finishing that for me. America's DeVille. I wasn't finna get arrested for this shit. But yeah, we have a Discord server for people who actually are going through various different legal issues, or they can't get like a firearm, they can't get their driver's license in or passport, or they're doing like child support or any type of child support thing or custody or anything like that. We have a Discord server for people like that, unfortunately. Damn, I said unfortunately. So
it'd be bitches.
It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate that we actually got to make a server for this, but at the same time, that's what we do behind the scenes a lot of the time, and we spend a lot of time in that server. I spend a lot of time in my safe house, but I spend more time in this server because men need help, basically. But it's just stuff like that. Y'all want to continue on, or y'all want to call it?
Yeah,
She be this bitch says she gave them niggas kids because they be buying her cheeseburgers. She loves
and liquor.
For real?
Cheeseburgers, liquors, and blunts.
And blunts.
So she gave them kids. She gave them kids for that reason because she be buying cheeseburgers, blunts, and liquor.
And she has some
because I love cheeseburgers.
Nasty.
She got to be trolling.
No. I know some women that'll suck. I know. When I used to work at a bar, I know women that used to literally suck dick for pony beers and a shot.
What?
Pony beers? The small beers? You know the small ass
she
beers?
doesn't count because she probably likes to do that. She just uses it as an excuse.
No, trust me. They would come in broke as hell, and they would leave out to suck somebody's dick and come back, and they would get a pony beer and a shot.
Hey, this how you know you dealing with a chick who's suspect. Now it's not a guarantee, but it's suspect. If a woman can roll a backwood too good,
you need to invite. America. So I would have to send you an invite for that one.
Backwood too good, you should look at it as a red flag. Like if she roll a blunt and it's like perfect, damn, like I don't know. How long you been smoking?
You just need to not select from that pool of women at all whatsoever.
I'm still shocked. What the hell's a pony bear?
You still on
you
that
need
shit?
to drink your water. You just need to drink your water and then leave and not associate with anybody at that watering hole wherever you're at.
Look,
get whatever you need to get and then get the fuck out of it.
I'm gonna have to go to a bar and find out what a pony bear is.
This bitch smell like Black and Milds
and hot sauce.
Swisher Sweet.
This bitch smell like Corona and Patron and marijuana.
Right?
And don't forget the hot sauce. Don't forget the hot sauce.
She trying to give me her number. I ain't going to telephone
She's like,
her.
oh damn.
Right?
Tyrone needs to see me. Like Tyrone needs to see me tomorrow. I better smoke a Black and Mild and get the smell of dick out of my breath. Oh shit.
Hey, you know what the sad part, Tico? I'm gonna tell you why I really feel bad about stuff like this because, well, not feel bad about stuff like this situation because it's not related, but because of the way I look, man, these is the type of girls that be trying to choose me when I be out at the club. I'll be like, oh my God.
I believe it.
Please get away. Oh my God. And they be just, hey,
oh shit! No, they're dogging.
I'd be trying to dodge them. I'd be trying to dodge them like the plague and shit. Stop playing.
It's like the thriller music video.
This bitch got me so fucked up. I had to spray some air freshener because this bitch is so ratchet, you know. And she ain't even on it. She ain't even in the truck.
No, Dusty's just trying to blend in when he's in the club. He's just trying to be like, nobody look at me. I'm just trying to get what I need and get the fuck out.
All right, like I said, hey gents, I gotta call it a night.
No, you call it. I was gonna say, Tico, what is the category of this channel called? Is it education or is it entertainment?
I flip flop it between education and entertainment, basically, depending on what I'm doing. I usually pick and choose based on the video.
Education.
Most of the stuff I say lately is education. So,
well, I just hope that you do you're all good with COPPA and stuff and everything falls in if it is education because I know they got that.
Well, the sad part about that is they literally showed the kids in a picture, so you see the kids already, and it's not like I'm actually selling the kids. I'm not taking any I'm not taking any information from children either. So.
Mm-hmm. And look, I'm gonna say my outro. Hey, gents, I'm gonna say my outro.
All right, go ahead.
This is MiGTOW to win. A bottle, 5 gallon of water a day keeps the ratchet bitches away.
I got the Glade one. I got the Glade one.
So you don't catch no bitch like that with 7 kids that been taken away from them. I will pray for them kids. And I'm pretty sure if there's an ignorant ass staff member, they are probably showing the kids the video of their mama. Oh, and
I hope they do.
I hope they do too. Yes.
I hope they do too. But I feel bad.
Teachable
I
moment.
do. And to the parties that be, hola, hola, and adios.
Man,
Adios.
the titties hang down to her stomach. That bitch had a compression bra trying to hold them bitches up.
Damn, he's still going in on her.
That bitch had motherfucking. Oh my god, that bitch had a whole compression outfit on. That bitch had one of the firehouse on. Looked like she had a fire when the bitch had surgery. Hold it all in place.
You're
Get the fuck
sick
out of here.
individuals.
You get that bitch a hug. It's just.
Individuals.
Oh my
What is
god.
it?
Got
This
them
bitch walk
fucking
around
cut
with
off.
Spanx on all day.
She walk around with Spanx. Listen to you. You walk around with Spanx
This
on all
bitch.
day.
Oh my
What the
god. This bitch got
Spanx?
razor bumps on that
I don't wanna
on
think
that
about
twat.
Please.
You
No.
raggedy ass. This bitch got skin look like she don't drink no water.
This motherfucker right here.
All this bitch drink is fucking Arizona tea and Four Loko.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow, really, dude?
This
That's what he
bitch,
going
this bitch
You need to be
smoke-
spraying. There needs to be some kind of air freshener in that house, please.
This bitch, all she do is smoke
Oh,
backwoods and Black and Miles. I'm telling you, this. I know bitches like this. I've seen them all the time. Like they're everywhere, bro. Like there's a multitude of
Yeah,
these
man.
bitches.
Smelling like
saying?
I don't
Newports
ever
and hot
see
sauce every time they
Uh,
go, walk
All of
after
them
it
don't
and then
hate
they
their
go to the
kids,
bathroom.
but you know what I'm saying? They all be just smoking. All of them don't hate their
Okay,
kids
okay.
like this bitch. But
this is Barry Yam. This is Barry Yam, and please, if you watch that video, I'm sure you got that video at some point. Please don't be like that woman. Please do not enable that woman's behavior.
Nothing but guys
please
watching this
don't
channel,
get
but
nutted
okay.
in every year.
I do
For
have
8
I
years.
do have like 5.8% of the people who watch my channel are women.
Oh.
So I do have a 5.8. No, I do. I literally have a 5.8. I have a 5.8% women watch rate, and they watch more. They watch longer than the men do. Apparently.
Damn, that's weird.
Yeah, they
Anyway,
watch-
Please carry your sheath to go with your sword.
Yeah.
yeah, man. I mean, shit. Wrap your tool. Don't be a fool around these motherfucking strags. I mean,
Oh
god
my
damn.
God.
Wow,
I can't-
strags.
Hashtag
sounds like
fuck them
What you
kids.
say?
I'm telling
What you
you.
say? Pure Vita. She had the Brett Favre compression sleeve.
This bitch got copper nipples.
Copper toe nipples and shit, right?
It's
Copper
times like
nipples.
these,
You know that
like because they
copper.
like what you guys are saying in the comments. I was like, this is what they were saying in the comments. I was like, this is like a freaking Marvel alternate universe. Like,
Yeah, literally.
I was like,
Literally,
we need
yeah.
superheroes, man. We need the Dom game division to like avenge the like the hood again. We just need the Dom game division
This bitch
to go in
this
there.
bitch, man, anybody who will fuck this bitch, and I know
Get 'em,
some niggas
Gagger.
who on the thirsty day would do it. That's why I'm saying like
Yeah,
them
no,
niggas
I'm
need to be
sorry.
eradicated.
I don't give a damn
from
how
our
thirsty I am.
existence.
I'd rather starve to death than or thirst to
Man,
death
who you
than do
telling?
some shit like that. Fuck that
This
shit.
bitch got
I
stretch
ain't
marks
never
in
been
her
that horny.
armpits.
Like, how you got stretch marks? How your stretch marks got stretch marks?
Bitch, your body look like a road map.
Yeah, Rand McNally and that, you know what I'm saying? I mean, motherfucking, she makes my KY jelly bottle look more motherfucking attractive every time I look at something like that.
I'll bet.
This is
Oh my
gross,
God.
man.
This
What
bitch.
the fuck, man?
Oh
I
my
can't
God.
imagine Dusty must have a whole entire bin of that if he's like really around these shows like that.
Man, these is
Yeah,
my
it probably
cousins.
does.
That's what I'm
You know
telling
how
you. I
many
got
ones
cousins
I
that
know he does.
KY jelly
man, I
up
got
with,
cousins that look
at a
just like
pallet
this
at
bitch.
Costco.
Man, I got cousins that look just like this bitch. That
yeah.
talk like her.
I got a
That
few.
fucking
I
that can
don't
roll
speak
backwards
broke.
as good as her.
Fuck them kids. Fuck them kids.
They be leaving the kids at grandma's house. I know what time it is with these bitches. I was raised with them.
I'm a big bitch.
Right.
That's exactly what she said. I'm a big bitch. Like, what? What?
I ain't no shame in being smart. Ain't nobody trying to show that
Talk
they
about that
small.
look-
No, I'm
talk
a
about
big
that.
bitch.
That
That's her
flop
body
to the,
positive.
that's inside her stomach. That bitch got a stomach like a chili
Yeah,
rellenos.
but the reason you hear when she said I got tired of them kids
She's
telling me I'm
COVID
fat. Who the hell they
positive.
think they is telling me I'm fat? That's why they
She need to
gone.
get tested. She need to take one of them COVID test kits.
Bitch look like she been eating masa.
Oh, good lord.
She's
Masa.
wrong. It's just
She be eating
gross, man.
them ketchup
This like she
sandwiches.
just eat masa. All she eat is fucking them cheap ass tamales with too much masa. That's what she look like. She
I'm gonna need
eat.
you to leave the tamales out of this. I'm gonna need you to leave. Tamales didn't do nothing to you, nigga. Nothing.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna need you
Tamales.
to not disrespect the tamales.
Nah, you disrespect tacos.
Fuck
Fuck
tacos.
you.
Fuck
I could
tacos.
just
That's what I did, nigga. Shit.
nothing
Yeah.
beats a good
Don't fuck
pork
with the
chop.
tamales. Leave
Bland
the
ass
tamales out of
motherfuckers.
this. Right? Leave the tamales out of this shit.
Bland
That
ass
Tamales ain't do
bitch,
nothing
motherfuckers.
to you.
that bitch is weird
Fucking
though.
corn
Oh my
husk
Yeah,
shit.
they need to.
Right?
They need to eat more yams. That family needs to definitely eat more yams.
Hey, you
Yeah.
know what?
Funny
Hey,
ladies.
I'm gonna tell you something. Like, man, I remember one time I was messing with this woman, man, and she had a weave, and then I touched it, and it was because I knew she was a black chick. I was expecting it for it to be some fake shit, but her weave really felt like a Spanish bitch type of weave. I'm like, damn, okay.
That's because they either got the Spanish shit or they got the Indian shit, basically, or they got the shit from Southeast Asia. That's
Yeah,
where most of the
like
weeds come from.
that
Latin
bitch
America,
shit.
Southeast
That bitch
Asia,
got thread.
or
That
India.
bitch got motherfucking. That bitch got ray out of it.
Mm-hmm.
That bitch got a tranny wig on.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
she got a tag on that shit that says
That's
inspected
so
by
true.
7.
Right?
You know what I'm saying?
That's something, right?
Or 3.
That bitch.
I always like the 3. The
That
3
bitch
guy.
got
That 3
toy
guy.
poodle hair.
That 3 guy be passing some weird ass inspections. Like inspected by 3, he just be like the worst quality ones.
Yeah.
Like, the worst. It's like, how you really passed this week and you gave it over there. Man, that's foul.
Shit.
That bitch. I
Inspected by
bet you that bitch got
7.
booty
Damn.
dimples.
She probably like, inspected by 7. She's probably like, I go with inspected by 7. What did you get?
That
I go
bitch got
inspected by
booty
7.
do. You see, she didn't turn around to show her ass because she ain't have none. She got booty do because her
Well,
stomach
no,
stick
she did.
out.
She did at one point when she was doing that little shake, when she leaned back on the couch and did the little side view of her ass, basically.
Yeah, she
Oh
had to. She probably
god,
had to go like. She probably stopped.
that bitch got. I bet you that bitch got the dark under cheek.
Shit.
First comment looked like a bun cake.
Oh.
Her
That
stomach
bitch,
looked like a bun cake. This
Fuck.
motherfucker
that
right
bitch look
here.
like she been sitting on a
Nasty,
skillet.
man.
She's a savage.
For real.
Big old fucking belly button in the middle.
You know how the cartoons used to light a match on their ass. She probably really could. Like
her grease burns. With her greasy ass, grease burn head ass.
This bitch is a. Oh my god, how you 28 with 7 kids? Like you just love
Yeah.
getting nutted in. I
Turn
wonder how
down
many
for
abortions
what?
she
Turn
had.
down for your kids, bitch. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
She don't care about them kids. Fuck them kids.
Yeah.
Sure don't care about them kids.
She don't give a
Oh,
fuck.
dude, she gonna be looking. Dude, in a few years, she gonna be looking like Precious mom.
Fuck them kids.
Fuck them kids.
Sounding like Wheezy
I'm
from
glad
the
she doesn't
Jeffersons.
have the kids
Right,
around
Weezy?
because the kids will end up like Precious.
Sound like Lil Wayne from that one song. We going in. We going in.
See, man. See, I remember in my neighborhood where I lived
Yo,
at,
this
right?
cooked
I
for
lived
her.
like in a fourplex in a neighborhood, you know what I'm saying? And there was this chick that lived in the next fourplex over from us, and she had like 3 or 4 kids, something like that. She was young though. And nigga, next thing I know, nigga, she was busting it open for one married neighbor and the other married neighbor at the same time, busting it open for both of them.
Why?
And
Why?
So one of them tell me, okay, yeah, I had to, slide one of them sheets on, and he was like, the other nigga didn't even do that. You nasty motherfucker. You got like I'm telling you, like and she
Jabba the Pizza Hut. Wow.
I felt bad that I did my
she
outro because
was
now
on
it's
the,
like
like
getting
the
good.
same.
It's still
Right?
getting good. Yeah.
She was on the
That's
same look
insane.
scale as her. Like
We're
she
gonna wrap
wasn't
it up
good
pretty
looking
soon
at all.
anyway. So
Yeah, might as well. But we could literally go in on this stuff for hours, which we're not going to do that.
I could
I
roast
have
this
to
bitch
do
for
it.
days.
Fuck
This is-
that. You
I know,
get
dude.
barbecued.
This bitch feet look like a diabetic feet.
The roast, dude.
BBQ.
I will
Kid.
not do a roast
This
video.
bitch about to
I don't
get her
want to be
leg chopped
roasted
off
yet.
like Big Mama diabetic face ass.
Right?
Oh, flat tummy
Oh,
tea
shit.
Fashion Nova wearing ass. Oh, bitch, you better get your old combo burrito face, fucking 12 Taco Bell pack buying ass. Bitch, get the fuck out of here.
Taco 12 pack.
Let me get
Yo, she get
12.
the Taco
Y'all
12
better
pack,
take one
and then
taco.
she get the
Who
Taco
with your
12 pack,
treasure
and then
troll? Looking
she
nose.
complains because she ordered no lettuce, and then then she demands that they give her 12 more because she said no lettuce because her daughters are allergic to lettuce.
Hey,
What?
Yeah.
did you guys
Two-
notice that she looks
two
kind of
weaves,
like
one
Strawberry
wig.
Chrissy?
2 E's, 1 wig. Fucking taco head looking
You
ass.
spell that with 2 T's.
That bitch look like that bitch look like Yoda. That bitch head shape was like Yoda.
She's like, fuck them kids are.
That bitch is shaped like
Yeah,
Hey
I do
Arnold.
not. Yeah.
Be like Omar Epps from no, motherfucking Mike Epps from Soul Man. Fuck the kids, for real? Fuck the kids?
Right? For real.
You just gonna say fuck the
That
kids?
bitch-
How you just gonna say
That
fuck the
bitch
kids?
look like Madam C.J. Walker in that movie when he called her a mangy dog.
Damn.
Yeah, I can think about so many times where like you see that that clip of Chris Tucker and them sitting on the car, and that gif is like, damn! Every time she like stood up or
Yeah.
or like she jumped up and down or like lifted up her head. I
What do
was
you say,
like,
Hood Yoda? Hood Yoda.
Hood Yoda.
Hood Yoda.
Dago Bonquisha.
I'm gonna show you how to get that, girl. You gotta hit my DM, girl. I'm gonna show you how to get rid of your kids, bitch.
They go
Bitch,
Bamba.
yeah, bitch.
Shit.
Her putting on a motherfucking bra is like an army ranger trying to
This
put on
bitch
a
is about to
fucking
put
mop
on a
here suit.
seminar on how to
right?
get your kids killed.
Imagine, dude, after the next Star Wars comes out, and it's like there's a bunch of like female characters. There's gonna be so many like Yavanishas and like Chewbacquanisha.
Chewbacca.
This bitch look like Honda, blood.
You know that this is gonna happen.
Luquan Skywalker. Luquan Skywalker.
Lapo. They
Yeah,
could be like
Lapo.
LaFin.
Left
This
the
bitch look
Popa.
like Yokozuna, blood. Like,
Oh my god, Kylo Ren.
Kylo Rico, right?
this bitch running around here looking like Trent Brown in the neck.
Palpatine. Palpatine.
The bitch,
I mean,
the bitch
the
teeth
I'm
look
going
like
to
she
hell
got
for this
abscess
shit.
in the front tooth.
I mean, a
We're going to hell for
middle-aged
this shit.
dude.
Only bitch I know with high heels that slope.
Right?
What? You said these kids? What? I got red bottoms on. That's all I know.
This bitch got a
Look at
that
my
bitch
face
got a
with that
petri
shit.
dish of a grease burn on her lip.
Boy. Grease burn.
What the fuck?
That's
You
like
better put
grease
some
on
butter
the
on that
lightsaber
shit
burn.
like Big Mama from Soul Food.
Right?
This
Shit,
bitch,
what's
look,
wrong with you?
see, bitches like her be happy that you got to have a mask everywhere. Now she got an excuse to wear a mask.
She looks. Oh my god, it's so true. They just walk around with the mask covering it.
You know what
They
I'm
let
saying?
Ain't nobody gonna know it's her when
They
she
don't
got the
got no
mask on.
I'm telling you,
Exactly.
bitches will put that makeup on, fuck
This
around,
is
and getting
see, like
topped
I'm
off
saying,
by that bitch. Like, yeah,
Batman.
you too,
We
you
need some
raggedy
Dusty is
motherfucker for letting her
Dusty
touch
is
you.
the knight. Dusty is
You
like the knight that Gotham needs, but not the one they deserve. It
Right?
deserves.
Yeah, she probably got a mask with a fucking ring around it. Just nasty.
She looked like the penguin. She looked like the black penguin.
Man. Yeah,
She
with the
could-
hair and shit.
With the hair, dude.
Whack,
long
whack,
ass
whack.
greasy
Flightless
hair.
bird ass bitch.
And she'd be like, "You failed, Batman. I fuck them kids. I don't care about those kids." And she's wearing the tuxedo.
Wah, wah, wah.
I mean, she already dressed like a
That
trainer.
bitch look like Kim Parker.
Yo, I gotta listen to
Wait a
this.
minute,
I gotta
random
listen to
Qualcomm Stadium?
Qualcomm.
That's where she played football at. I seen her.
Oh yeah, she's a linebacker.
She just got that bitch shoulders look like Brian Urlacher.
Oh shit! Wow.
Oh my
Brian
God.
Urlacher though.
Pittsburgh.
She fuck around and I think she be abusing her baby daddies. That's why they both sitting there playing Fortnite because she be fucking them niggas up.
Yeah, that's what I said. Stay quiet, nigga. Stay
They
quiet.
probably on probation and shit.
Say something again. Say something again.
and
it's over, nigga. It's over.
The way she was yelling.
One more time, I'm gonna beat your ass and call the
They
police.
were starting to say certain things in the video. I was like, because like they were talking shit online, and I was just like, oh, please do not let, because she is in a panic mode. Like you can't tell because of how her attitude and how she manipulates her like with the language, but she is very, very. There was times where she was talking about when the kids were pooping, like leaving poop everywhere, where you could see like genuine emotion in her face. She couldn't hide it.
Yeah, she couldn't.
She was about to like cry, but she's like, "Nah, I'm good. I'm gonna drink. I'm gonna smoke." But in reality, the thoughts that are running through her head right now are the same ones we were talking about. Like, what's gonna happen in a month? What's gonna happen in 2 months? And it just happens that she put it out on a video. It's viral. Everybody's gonna see it now. But it's like this is the kind of stuff you gotta like live with. Like every time
she wants you to hit that inbox, Jam. She wants you to hit her inbox so she can show you how to get rid of your kids. Oh, it took 3 weeks.
It took 3 weeks. And then she'd be like, she'd be handing out
mommy Chrissy looking ass bitch.
What the fuck? To get rid of your damn kids, like, does she actively do the shit? I mean,
no, she's literally actively doing it. She's doing it on actively. She said
she called the motherfuckers herself or what?
See,
no, she's acting a form on live stream.
This is why LeBron left the Cavaliers.
She probably knows that. She probably knows legally. I hope she understands legally what this is doing. Like, it's cutting her off from all of that stuff that she's getting as a benefit.
She's not employable.
Yeah, she got that black woman magic though, because she'll make your wallet disappear. You fuck with her.
Yeah. That's why. If I were, I
don't know. This the type of heifer you take the Wendy's and buy the fucking junior bacon cheeseburger for 99 cents.
Yeah, JBC's, you know. Shit. It's a value fry on this bitch.
I've been liking cheeseburgers.
Toss her one of these here. Yeah, toss her one of them. Toss her one of them. She'll be all right. I'm gonna get my dick sucked for this one. Hell yeah.
Right. Unless I get her the big Coke. It's 99 cents anyway. The big Coke's 99 cents. It's all 99 cents. It don't really matter.
No, don't give me no Powerade. Give me some juicy juice. A large juicy juice. Fuck that.
Right?
Fuck them kids. Give me a juicy juice, bitch.
Shit. This bitch is wrong, dude. Like, what the hell? Oh man.
And she got Laquanika, Watermelon Andrea. She got
Watermelon Andrea, right?
Watermelon Andrea.
Fried Chickenisha. Yeah.
Chewbacca.
Lacucciana.
And she got fucking
Grape Soda Quicker.
Tracyka.
Lacuccia Creature.
Yeah.
Ew, Secretia.
Secretia.
Alopecia. Bald head ass bitch.
Oh, God.
This is wrong, man.
Yeah, we're going to hell for this shit. We gotta wrap this up. We gotta wrap this up though, so so YouTube won't have too much shit to actually try to levy against me by tomorrow morning and shit.
I feel like you're gonna get like a stack of paperwork in the mail or something.
Right? Like, nigga, we banning you, nigga. You banned for life, nigga.
You look like Papa Shango.
Right?
Yeah, with the motherfucking stick.
Yeah, but the comments underneath the video were like, "Where's Cynthia G?" Like, everybody was calling her out like the bat signal or some shit. They're like, "Cynthia G needs to come fix this. What is she? How come she hasn't spoken up?" I'm like, wait, who? I actually had to look it up. It's the leader of Black Lives Matter along with a bunch of other people, and then like it finally registered in my head. I was like, "Whoa, Cynthia G." Yeah, I know. Mm-hmm. And then I was like, why would people be posting this? Like, that's so out of nowhere. But then I thought about it, and I was like, no, but that's now that I think about it, like, that's a very pertinent issue. And I would like to hear what Cynthia G would say about that.
Mm-hmm. And all her and her other two cohorts.
I would like
one's
to
African, one of them's African, one's Afro-Latino, the other one's African-American.
Yes.
This bitch on the Maurice Jones-Drew side of the game.
Uh-huh.
I think that would be feasible for you.
This bitch need to hit that hole. She's a one-cut running back. She has to hit the hole, make one cut, and just go uphill.
Or something.
She doesn't have the agility to make it to the outside, so she's just a one cut back.
Y'all are sick individuals. We're gonna have to wrap this up, guys, because we gotta actually wrap it up so we can actually do some other stuff and and we gotta get ready for the True Sherm show in the morning and shit like that. Well, not the morning, but afternoon-ish, and so
good
we're gonna
news
wrap this up.
Good news though, I am off and available.
I will send you a link.
One.
Yeah,
So
I'll definitely send you a link. Hopefully he doesn't have to reschedule to Tuesday, because sometimes lately he's had to reschedule to Tuesday. But he's still got to tell me about that story on why something being on fire up the street from where he lives. He never mentioned that in the live stream, so we got to bring that up this live stream. Yeah, apparently he couldn't do it because somebody's house was on fire up the street or some shit like that from him.
Man, this bitch look like Vince Wilfork, blood.
Oh,
he's
God.
still on this shit.
He's still flowing on this motherfucker right here. But everybody do their outro though. Everybody
She gonna get roasted for 40 days and 40 nights.
Right? 40 days, 40 nights.
Fuck this. She gonna get a biblical roasting in this motherfucker.
For real. 40 days and 40
nights. This bitch
nights.
shaped like Big Worm.
The video is like she would have watched.
Dusty, do your outro, pimp. And Dusty dress. Okay, do yours.
I've done it like 3
blowing on this
times
woman.
Okay. Barry Yam, yes. Go. Psychesoap.
We're all one big brother, all belong to one father. You tread on one, you hurt another, and that to be his brotherhood. But that bitch is ugly, man.
They got me strong.
God damn.
Amen. Hand on the Bible with the weight check in the back pocket. These men.
Y'all are sick individuals.
Hold on, what's on my eyes,
This is Tico, Tren, aka Callés. She sure is ugly.
Strong in the face.
Oh, here's
Color purple. Sure is ugly.
Strong ass face.
No, but y'all have a blessed night.
Hey, that crew should laugh.
We'll see y'all on the True Sherm show, and we'll see y'all for any of the shows that's coming up.
Send him the link.
Tomorrow, basically.
Send him the link.
Y'all have a good one.
It's going to be a 2-day long roast.
Right, literally.
Bye, niggas.
Bye, niggas. Bye.
Stay tuned for round 2.
Thank y'all for joining us at Door Kickers Inc. Thanks for joining us at Door Kickers Inc. Y'all are sick individuals.
We out.
Hey.
He's hey. Fonzie.